Welcome to Penn State Brandywine, home of the Nittany Lions. Brandywine was established in 1967 with over 1,500 students attending. Even though Brandywine is a community campus, there is still a thriving student social life. Students have access to over 30 clubs, club sports, and intramural sports. Campus is also a home to 10 team sports including baseball, basketball, soccer, tennis, hockey, cross-country, volleyball, and softball. This campus also gets heavily involved with songs, which benefits the Four Diamonds Fund.
I think the social activity on campus is getting better. One of the things that when I first got here, it was pretty anemic. We've added sports, which adds a sports component to activities. They've doubled or tripled the amount of programming that's done by student affairs, and there's more and more of the academic programming, so there are a lot more social things that are involved in it.
Well, I have only been here since July, so I am learning about the social activity here on campus. What I've seen in the past few months is that students here are really actively engaged and they want to get involved. In my time here, I have seen the number of our student organizations increase. When I started, there was around 10 registered student organizations, and now we're up to 38 is the last count I had. So I think that students are trying to find ways to get involved, and not only that, but they're telling us things that they would like to have on campus, which I think is always very helpful. So.
I think it's incredibly beneficial to be involved in activities at school. This can be a drive-through experience as a community campus where you just come, show up, and leave. You don't get anything out of that. Part of college is learning how to interact with other people, getting involved on campus, being involved in your community, and without that, it's just lessons in the classroom.
Absolutely. School's just about so much more than just your academics. Obviously, that's why you're here and why you pay to come here, but all the other extracurricular things adds to just a total college experience, which is so important.
I think so. I think it allows for students to connect to each other and build upon their relationships through events and programs. I think that since the school is going closer to getting dorms, it'll increase that once the dorms are here.
It does, because the campus is a community and it needs everyone who attends the campus to participate in the activities to make the campus stronger. We contribute to different things financially and just being active and all around. It just makes for an overall better experience. But it definitely is a building thing, and it's referred to as a community. It's not just going to school.
Getting involved helps you grow. Sometimes it helps you leave your area that you're comfortable in, get out of your comfort zone, you get to meet people you might not normally meet. It also is a great way for you to build your resume. Being involved in extracurricular activities, be they sports, student government, line ambassadors, whatever you're involved in, is something, gives you those leadership skills, gives you those skills of dealing with other people that will help you when you actually take your Penn State degree and go out into the real world.
For a lot of our students that are here, this wasn't their first choice. So they might be feeling some kind of way about already being here and might feel like they're not really having that college experience until they get up to University Park. I don't think that's true, and I think that for a lot of students, you might have more opportunities here at Brandywine because it is a small community. But you have to take advantage of those things. You have to get involved, because if you don't, you're going to think that this place sucks, to be quite honest, but it doesn't. It just really is up to whether or not you choose to get involved and you choose to find things that you enjoy that you can participate
in. In a commuter campus where we don't have a lot of extracurricular activities after 5 o'clock, Common Hour provides a time when students can get together and either do their club work, they can do do intramurals, they can just visit. It's a break in the day that many of our students need because they're commuting here early in the morning, going to class all morning, going to class all afternoon, and then going home. Common Hour provides a time in their day when they can decompress and be with other students.
I think having that common hour is really important because we are a community campus, so many students do work later in the day and go home, and they're not around for things that go on in the evening or the weekend. So it gives students who do work that opportunity to participate in activities that are occurring during the hours, the school day, so in between their classes and things like that. So I think that's really beneficial to allow everyone the opportunity to get involved with things, even if you do have to work.
I think it's important because on a commuter campus, people just come to class and then go home. So if you have like activities for them to participate in, they're more willing to stay on campus, and it just creates more community around.
Well, I think it's important for colleges and universities to offer this co-curricular experience. So it's a way to take what's being learned in the classroom and then provide an additional means of education or an additional means of showing students those concepts or those things that they're learning in the classroom through another venue.
Athletics holds about 80 home events a year, so we're at every one of those, both my staff and I. We also make it a point to get out of our comfort zone and go to the academic events that are held, some of the programming that's held by student affairs, because we want to see what the students see besides the athletics.
Usually I'm at most of them because I'm the one doing them, so for the most part I'm at most of them. But for things that are outside of our office that are sponsored by another department, I think it's really important for me to be there as well, so that I start to become, especially in still my newness, so that I start to become a recognizable face on campus. So I do try to go out to other programs and events that are happening here on campus to show my support, whether it's an athletic game or some speaker that's being sponsored by career services or advising. I think it's important to support everyone and to make your face.
Overall, the social aspect of Brandywine is growing each day. With student involvement, academic involvement, an expanding campus, and a growing student body, there is always something exciting happening here at Penn State Brandywine.